I ain't waiting for long, but all right. So it says I'm live on YouTube. So yeah, there is a way I can get you on the screen, my brother.
Okay. What I need
uh,
to do?
I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link, and you should be able to click that link to get on.
Okay.
So hold on. Let me work my magic real quick.
Alrighty.
There we go. Now invite. Okay, copy to clipboard. All right. And I should be able to send it to you just like this right here. And what you can do, brother, once you get this link, what it's gonna do, make sure your mic and your camera working. And what you're gonna do is you can make up a name, whatever, put your name up in there, and then you bring it right onto the stream with me, man.
Okay, I think I was just on that last night, matter of fact, when I was doing the walk. Okay, that'll
Okay, then.
work.
All right. We'll see you in a minute, brother.
Okay.
All right. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to set up this interview for a while with this brother, and look like we finally finna have it today. So the brother name is Mike Payne. He's original Black Panther member of VA. Let me get it right. Don't want to mess that up. And I've been watching some of the things this man has been doing, and this man been doing some great things. And here he is on the panel right now. Let me add you in. Can you hear me, brother?
All right, all right. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Let me bring you over here. Let me bring you right over here. And I think they should see you when I bring you over here. All right. All right. So let me check on my other screen over here. Make sure we can see everything. All right, there you go, right there, brother. We see you. We see you.
Okay, good, good, good.
Um, let's see how it's gonna work. Cause I'm getting a message now saying somebody they maintain a smooth stream. Can y'all see everything? Is everything going good on y'all end? Um, can y'all see everything good on y'all end? We don't on the site violence over here,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
good to go over here.
Okay. Yeah, we on the site violence over here, bro. Okay. Well,
Okay.
look like everything is running smooth, man. Again, man, appreciate you for making time to be on the show with me. Um, so let's get right into it, bro. Introduce us. Introduce yourself to us, man.
Oh,
Tell us about a little bit about Mike Payne.
oh. All right. Well, I'm General Mike Payne, General of the original Black Panthers, the VA, National General under King Rick, and I've been doing this for a while now. I love doing activism within the community and helping out within the Black community, making things better for our people. Before that, of course, a lot of people know I was doing some music and movies and different things of that nature. But
Mm-hmm.
I decided I want to switch things up just a little bit, and I still do those things. It's just a different type now. So it's geared more towards our people and what's needed, and everything just matches. So it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, so man, how long you been a member of the Black Panthers, man? How long you been a member, and what inspired you to become a member of the Black Panthers?
Well, it's been about maybe 2.5 years, two and a half to 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what ended up happening, like I said, I was doing music. I did this song called Black on Black. And that was because we were seeing so much police brutality going around the nation. And I said, man, in this song it said, hey, I wish we could bring the Panthers back. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, man, I always like to keep my word. So I said, let's see if we can make this happen. And that's where I went to seek out, the original members, that were connected to the 66 Panthers, the Black Panther Party for self-defense, of course, from Oakland, California. So what I wanted to do was go within that lineage and make sure I stayed within that aspect of the Panther community. And so I started hunting and looking, and I found King Rick, and I was able to submit to start a chapter here in Virginia, and it worked out really well. I'm really proud of the situation and what we've been able to accomplish in a short period of time and do for the community. So yeah, it's been a big deal. I love doing it.
All right, my man, my man. Um, hold on, brother. Hold on. We got somebody trying to distract us, man. So let's get them on out of here. Get all out of here. But I gotta figure somebody gonna try to go do that. So yeah, man, I been seeing some of the videos and stuff that you've been doing, man, and hey, I like what you're doing, man. I like what you're doing for the community, and furthermore, I speak a lot on kids, man. I see what y'all do for the kids, and I'm gonna put up some of these pictures in a minute to show the people what you do for the kids, man. That was really got me well respected of you, what you do for the kids, man. So salute to you for that, brother. But before we get into showing the pictures of the things that you do, tell me what do y'all do? Because I know a couple of videos I seen you in when there was an incident that happened, I guess, with one of our black sister or brothers. Y'all would come down there, and I guess I don't know what term to use. I guess y'all try to see what happened, or y'all try to rectify the situation. So what do y'all do when y'all get called with something like that happen? Because that last video I seen you do, I think you was at the subway. Something happened at the subway. Can you tell us what happened right there?
Yeah, with that situation, we had a case of mistaken identity. The lady at Subway had seen a woman that had been accused of stealing. They had what happened at there's a place called Coco Beauty. It's a beauty salon, and what they do is say somebody steals, they post, post pictures all up mall ever did whatever crime it was, and they're banned from the complex or whatever. So I guess there was.
Oh, did I lose you?
Okay. Nah, we back.
Okay.
But yeah, it was some girls that was eating at Subway, and she thought it was the girl that was in the photo, which was a black and white photo, whatever. But it wasn't that girl. So what they ended up doing was they told security. Security went down there and locked the girls in the store and wouldn't let them leave.
Mm-hmm.
So they were kind of traumatized by the situation. They locked them in, accused them of this, that, and the other. They had no idea what they were talking about. And we don't all look the same. You need to get something, get certain things right before you start accusing people of stealing and start harassing them and locking them in buildings and all this type of stuff. So what we did was we went up there to make sure they knew they better get it right next time. Don't or we're gonna have your jobs. We're gonna have you kicked up out of here. We're not gonna have you harassing every black person that comes around here just because you got your little store in here. You don't get back to this community. So and that's a big thing within our community. We always have these stores popping up within our communities, and they don't actually give back to the community. A lot of them don't do anything for the community. Nothing. All they do is take from the community, and then they're scared of the people that are there, and they harass them, call them names. Some people have been beaten. Some people have been accused of stealing, and different things of that nature. So when we find places like that, we tend to protest them or shut them down or whatever we can do.
Okay. Somebody is really trying to get my attention in this. I don't know if they're trying to get my attention, or try to get your attention, or try to get both our attention. But they keep
Okay.
saying something about weak, unnamed nations, a weak nation or something. So now I'm going to ask you this question: how much flack do y'all get for what y'all do? How much people give y'all grief for what y'all do? Is it a lot, or you just got a few people that just mess with y'all for what y'all do? Because that what they trying to say.
I haven't really received any real horrible flack for most people love us for what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We do nothing but good. We're if you know anything about the original Black Panthers, we're not a hate group.
Right.
So we don't really get any flack for it. The most we've got, I got a couple death threats when we went to that school, and because they were playing slave games with our kids. That community out there has a very I guess you could call it white nationalist type mentality
Mm-hmm.
out there. So, of course, they were calling us all N words and anything you could think of out the book, and kill them dead in the streets and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that was about the most, most people, most people love us for what we do. We do nothing but good. We're not a hate group. So
Okay.
I've, I've had a problem with said little things, but that seems to be a lot of times out of envy or jealousy or something like that, or whatever the case may be. But we really don't have those issues, because we are our own organization. We go out and we do good for the community. While the person that's trying to get your attention, what is he asking?
He ain't asking nothing. He's just saying stupid shit. But I can tell you what's the last thing they said. An unnamed nation, it's a weak nation. And then earlier he was saying, stop March to go kill somebody. Like I told them, man, we don't incite violence over here. You do this shit over there at the B section, whatever they call it, but I don't incite violence. But see, here's the thing though.
Well,
And Mike, I might need to switch it to phone.
mm-hmm.
I might need to switch you back up to the phone, man, because I'm looking at my computer and it's slowing a lot of stuff down. And if I want to show you other stuff, I'm gonna have to get you off this right here. So I tell you what, let's switch to the phone, brother, so I'll be able to show people what you do in the community. And I'll try to work on a better video
Okay.
programming next time. So let's switch over to the phone. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right.
All right, that'll work.
All right. Sorry guys, but from what I'm looking at, it's really slowing my computer down, and I won't be able to do much with this thing up. So we're gonna switch over. Let him talk on the phone. We're gonna let him talk on the phone, and we're gonna do it like that. So let me bring him up on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother. He just doing some crazy stuff on my end, man. So I had to bring you on the phone, man. But go ahead, continue what you were saying, my brother.
Yeah, and to with the whoever was talking was saying, a lot of people say stuff like that. I hear it every blue moon. I hear somebody saying it's time to go kill people and do this and do that, but they ain't the ones that's gonna go do it. So
Thank
they
you.
always
Exactly.
want to have somebody kill somebody, but. If they know anything about us, I've turned down a lot of marches, and I do agree with him as far as the time for marching is over. I don't agree with going around marching all the time, and because they don't really pay no attention to that. What we do is we do real activism, and we get results. For instance, recently we just had to go to the hospital where a young man was shot by the police, and they wouldn't let the mother see if the child was okay, if her child was good, or if he was, alive or breathing, not breathing, or what his status was. The family had no idea. So we went and told the hospital, she needs to see them. She needs to see her son, period. Like, I don't care if y'all don't let everybody up. I know it's COVID season and all that, but she needs to see him, and we're not leaving until she gets to see her son. And they open the doors and get that better son. And those are the type of things that we do. As far as marching, I don't do that too much. So he may have us confused with somebody else, just any other group.
Yeah, I you know what? Here's the thing about that, man. A lot of us complain about how other people killing us, and of course we know we the most that's doing the damage to our people. But now you got people like y'all who are doing good. And I talked to a brother named Von L. Mays down there in Milwaukee. I don't know if you heard of him before. He's an activist just like you. When you talk, when you see people that are doing good as our community, the black people, you still shit on them. So I don't understand which one you want. Do you want a better nation, or you want the same nation that we got now?
Right.
So I don't understand, but whoever this person, you keep making accounts. As long as you keep making them, you gonna get up out of here. Cause I'm not finna cite violence. So
right. And sometimes you got those trolls, they looking for attention. Sometimes people looking to get a couple extra likes. Sometimes people just they don't have nothing going on, and they need to just have that attention. They
man,
need something to sweat their way, so they feed off of negativity a lot. It happens.
It don't bother me though, man. It don't bother me. It makes me go stronger, because a lot of people say, the stories that I do, a lot of them be so messed up. But now I'm doing something that's getting away from the chaos. Now you want to come fuck with us. I don't understand that, but like you said, it is what it is. It don't bother me, bro. It's funny to me, It's funny to me.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's just somebody who got a disdain for the Black Panthers. I don't know. Maybe they got a disdain, So, but let them keep making this troll accounts. All the Mars, don't hide his message. Hide him. Period. Hide them,
Right.
period. You know, so hell no, you would stay weak as long as you preach nonviolence. They trying to, boy. They trying to.
He said we preaching nonviolence.
He said, hell no. He said it won't work if you preaching nonviolence. He said nothing won't work. You know, well, you know, hey, that works for you, my guy. Go ahead, do what you do.
Yeah, it's you know, like I said, you know, what did Brother Malcolm say? By any means necessary. The whole thing is, you know, when things is necessary to be done, it's necessary to be done. We don't go out and attack nobody. We don't go out, you know, just looking to harm nobody. You know, if we can get things done on an economic level, or if we can get things done financially, or build our community up, or use our people in order to come together and do it that way, that is always the first option. You know, talk some things out and get some things situated and straight. That's always a great option. Even any government, you know, they usually attempt to talk before they go to war. You know what I'm saying? They attempt to have some type of sit down, or even the tribes, you know, they attempt to have some type of sit down or whatever. But you know, yeah, a lot of people you just can't talk to.
Exactly.
And that's understandable. So you got to handle it in a different way.
Exactly.
Now, you know, some people, you know, take it upon themselves to say, hey, we need to strap up and go do whatever. Hey, you know, well, if that brother wants to do that, you know, hey, you know, I have my popcorn ready and see how that turns out.
Thank you. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Right.
So, man, I got one of your pictures up here, man. I want people to see how y'all impacting the community. And you up here at a Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, and look like you well respected, man. You know, and you got the children down here. You got the people with y'all throwing the fist up and everything, man. Do you remember when you took this picture? Well, you probably took a whole lot of pictures, so you probably can't remember which is which. So I see you and your brothers. It look like it may be a Walmart. Yeah, go ahead.
The Walmart one, we have an annual event where we do shopping with a Panther, where we have we take out children who have lost their parents to violence. So
okay.
Yeah, so what we do is we give them, you know, $100 or $200 shopping spree, and each kid, and we have them go through Walmart and rip it up. You know, just get whatever they want, whatever their little heart desires. The last time, one of the young queens, she recently had lost her father in the penitentiary, and you know, she showed up, you know, of course, sad and you know, a little. You know, a couple tears dropped, you know, so we just sat and talked to her and just said, hey, look, you know, we understand what you're going through, but today you're going to have a good day. Today, you know, we're going to be happy today. We're going to go in here, we're going to have a good time, and you're going to get whatever you want out of here, you know. And by the time we left out of there, she had a smile ear to ear. so that was
I bet.
important.
Hey, I bet the person in my chat room trying to distract us, I bet he ain't doing it. He or she ain't doing it. I bet they ain't doing it.
Nah, they sit at home being bitter, probably yelling at their phone with whoever they can.
I was saying, you want to be a part of the problem though, and don't want to be a part of the solution. You know, understand? So that's the crazy part about it. And hold on, man, let me give a shout out to some people who I missed in the chat room. That's Needy. How you doing, dear? She said, great live. Thank you, dear. Tanya Carey, how you doing? That's doing. My man Brian said, that's a good dude. He said, you a good dude with a positive message, man. So he said, you a good dude, brother.
I appreciate it all the way.
Yeah, all right. Auntie Nisi, she said she loved the Black Panther Party. Much respect to you. Bossy. I'm assuming she's enjoying it as well. Mahogany, she said she wasn't feeling good and she didn't think she could chat, but she's chatting now. So let me know if she's enjoying what she's hearing. You know, so that's what's up. That's what's up, man. My man Bin Laden in the building. What's going on, Bin Laden? Roller Miles, she came earlier. My man King Guys, I ain't seen him. My cousin, the one who told me about you, who speaks highly of you, she's in the chat room, you know. So, hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. All right, so let me show some other pictures that you're doing, man, because much respect to you, brother. Much respect to you.
Hey, I really appreciate it. Definitely.
All right, no doubt, man. I'm glad we been trying to do this for the longest, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we've been trying to do this for the longest. We've been trying to do this for the longest. So let me pull this up right here. Okay, if we pull up, there we go. So man, this one I pulled up right here. You and your partners. I don't know if y'all at a school or y'all at a gymnasium or something, but you got to sign the original Black Panthers in the background.
Okay.
I don't know if you got an extra phone or something where you can look at the screen, go to YouTube, look at the screen yourself, and
Hold
see what I
on.
got put up.
Let me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that link right quick.
All
Hold
right.
on.
And if some of your people in the chat room, hey, let yourself be known, man. Or if you ain't shared it out, let your people know that you live with us, man. We spreading positivity today. We leaving the chaos alone today.
It just pulled up, but ain't okay. There it go. Okay, yeah. What we did right there was a community cookout, right?
Okay.
And what we wanted to do is we got a group of kids we call the Cubs, and we teach them a whole lot of stuff as far as our history, and we're trying to put that group together, make it a little stronger. But we teach them about history and just little stuff about being a man, a black man, and a black woman. How to talk to each other, how to just how to be good kings and queens growing up and things like that, because it's really needed, and the youth is the future. So we got together, we did a community cookout, and we wanted to put as much as we could together so that the community could come out, enjoy some food. It was supposed to be for the homeless, but it ended up just being for everybody in the community. So.
My man. Now you see I got mad respect for you, brother, because I mainly speak on children that's either died or parents killed them, or regardless, And sometimes I do try to throw positivity in there, but to actually talk to a brother who's actually doing this and actually showing his and his compadres y'all work, man. Hey, this warming my heart, brother, to do this, man.
Yeah, man.
It's warming my heart to do this, bro. I appreciate it, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we do stuff like this on a regular. We did I think I think you got a clip of that, but so I'll wait for that. But we have a lot of different stuff that we do annually. We have certain organizations and groups that will kind of sit idle. They don't actually come out. We're out all the time. I mean, I'm talking about all through the week. We're always out. You know what I mean? Like we're consistent. We're constant. We're not just a weekend warrior type group. We're not once a month. We're not that group that's gonna come out just for holidays and give a little something to the kids. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to do, but our people need a whole lot, and there's a lot of catching up to do.
Absolutely.
So I pride myself on doing that. And on top of that, the reason why I really wanted to bring the original Black Panthers to my city and spread it out around the United States, what I really like about it is the fact that it doesn't divide us. A lot of different organizations, as Black people, one of our problems is we're going to focus on our Black agenda. We're so divided by whether it's religion, whether it's, the feminist movement, whether it was, the LGBTQ movement. We keep jumping off and branching off into these other movements, and that is by design for us to break ourselves up. And we need to realize that we can't just consistently break ourselves up and keep doing this and not focusing on what the main problem is first, and that's us being Black. We got, we have to stand up for ourselves first, and then we can start worrying about all these other extra issues and agendas. So, with the original Black Panthers, we didn't have that issue. It's not religious based. It's about caring about the community and about Black people.
My man. You can see the picture I got pulled up now. Is this the same Walmart event that you had?
That's the one from the year before. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And see, look at this, man. Look at the impact that y'all have on the kids. Look at them. They look happy, man.
Yeah.
I sit behind a computer and talk about this stuff. You and other activists like y'all actually go out in the community and do stuff. How can you not respect that? Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of the queens, she got a big pony. You should see it. That pony is sitting on the edge of that cart, I believe. But it wouldn't fit inside the cart. It was so funny. I was like, what are you gonna do with that big old pony? But that's what she wanted, and she was happy, and so she got the big pony, and it was cool.
Right, right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking with my man Mike Payne. He is the original Black Panther member of VA. And again, guys, we have been trying to set this up for a long time, but every time we do, either something happened on my end or he didn't got busy, But hey, better late than never. And here we are now talking with this man, and I'm loving this already, brother. So again, man, I really appreciate you having the time to come on, man. We can finally do this interview, brother. I'm loving it, brother. I'm loving it. Much respect to you.
I'm glad you got me because I couldn't wait. I've been waiting for a minute, so it's good to sit and talk to you.
It is, man. It is, bro. It is, bro. Let me pull this up right here because it look like y'all visited school, and I don't know what was going on right here. Y'all must caught her at a bad angle. But what school was this y'all was at, man? Look like they was coloring and painting or something like that.
Oh, we held that in a mosque, right? What we did was we did this program for the summer, and what that embodied was teaching the children what to look for on the back of, like, say, food labels, so they know what's gluten free and different ways to eat. We talked about the banking system. We did all that, and this wasn't just me. We had different people from the bank come and talk. We had people that were nutritionists come and talk to the kids. We had people that did painting to show them, different forms of paint and art and stuff like that. And the mosque off of 35th Street out here in Norfolk, they actually allowed us to do this there, and we worked together with them in order to put that program together. So, and then also I got to teach them, because I have a Black History CD that I made for kids, teaches them Black history through hip hop music. So what I did was we got to play that and teach the kids about, W.E.B. Du Bois and Sojourner Truth and Bessie Coleman, and just different people in our history that they may not have heard of in schools. So it was a great event, and then it lasted the whole summer, and it wasn't just Black kids. We had some white kids in there too, and it was just whoever's in that community.
Okay, so y'all not racially biased. Y'all not just for Black people then. So y'all for the whole nation then.
Well, we're for our Black people first, of course. We help out. We target our Black people. Our target is our people, but we're not. We give away backpacks and teaching the people about history. We're not gonna turn a kid away because they white. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not a hate group. We ain't racist or nothing like that. How we look fighting against injustice and racism, and then we're racist or holding injustice against other people ourselves. So we don't do that. And I think it's important because when we told the story of Emmett Till in that class, I told the whole story of Emmett Till, and that's a rough one. I told I kept it light for the kids to an extent. But then the kids, they have everything now. The kids was in there going on Google and they was looking and they was like, oh my God, this is what happened to Emmett Till. So one of the kids, one of the white kids, his parents hit me up and was like, you really changed my child's outlook. He thought a lot of this didn't really actually happen. And he was like, he thought it was just, something people kind of exaggerated, to an extent, but it was really good to hear that. And I think that's what's really needed, these hard conversations, because once that history is taught not only to Black kids, but to the white kids, they can understand more growing up and understand a little bit more what we, see, what we go through and things like that, because you'll talk to some people that are white and they just think it's just, some conspiracy theory made up stuff like this wasn't history. But, these things actually did happen, these atrocities. And it's good to be able to put that out to them so they really know the real stories and it's not watered down like the school tries to, like how they try to paint Pocahontas, John Smith in love and all that, all these different things. When we can give them the real story and be honest with them, they accept it and they understand it. And, they can relate more. And I think that's important.
Gotcha. I got two children that pulled over here. Is this where they drawing a picture of W.B. Du Bois, or these two different people they tried to draw?
Right, yeah. They doing their little color pages of WB Sports right there. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
my man. Somebody asked a question.
Uh-huh.
Auntie Niece said, she said, ask him, is there a Black Panther party in Memphis, and could we get one started here?
Yeah, absolutely. In Memphis, there's not a original Black Panther chapter right now, but we start chapters, and that's I'm in charge of recruiting, and we start chapters all over the United States. We've been pulling up a whole lot of chapters, especially since a lot of stuff has been happening, and we can get it rocking and rolling, and we can make it happen. It'll take a little work, but we can make it happen.
My man.
Yeah,
My
tell
man.
her to definitely contact me.
All right, no doubt. You heard that, neighbor? He said contact him. That's needed said right. They need to know the real history and the story, man. So a lot of people is respecting you, man. A lot of people is respecting this interview, except for this person keep coming back with these troll accounts. This shit is funny. This shit is funny.
Still on
Yeah,
there?
he's still coming. He's still coming. And the crazy thing about it, he had 2 more ready. When I blocked one, he had another ready to come right back in. It's funny to me. It's funny to me, man. I'm finna get to the point that I'm not gonna block him because it's funny to me. Nee said no, don't do that, dear. Hey, erase that, dear. Send that to me on my Instagram, and I get it to him. Remove that, love.
What happened?
She put a number. She put a number in there, man, and I can't.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I don't want her to do that.
Well, look, hey, tell us. Take my email. Take my email. It's blackpantherpartyva@gmail.com. Or tell her to hit Mike Painting up on Facebook. PAIN.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I think she want me to call her in while I'm talking to you. I believe that's what she wanted me to do. And Nee said, "That what you want me to do? Then send your number to my Instagram, and if you want me to call you in so you can talk to him, then we can do that. We can do that. So hit me up on my Instagram if you want me to bring you in so you can talk to him yourself. Then I'll do that. Yeah, key guys. She didn't know. Yeah, be careful with that, dear, because now you got that troll up in there and the motherfuckers start calling you and shit now. So don't do that now. They do that now. So, man, I'm going to bring up one of your videos, bro, and see the impact you're making in the community, man. Let's watch this man in action.
Okay.
I'm Mike Payne. I represent the original Black Panthers of Virginia. And
that ain't what I tried.
what I want to say is our kids, they are our future. These children right here. And
that ain't what I tried to do. Hold on. What did I try? Yeah, I had to try to do that. Hold on. Not like that, I didn't. Okay, this is the way I wanted to do it, so everybody can see it on the big screen.
I'm Mike Payne. I represent the original Black Panthers of Virginia. And what I want to say is our kids, they are our future. These children right here. And what I want to say is we need to also monitor our children. We have to monitor our children because if you go through your kid's closet and you see they're wearing a certain type of color, a certain type of thing, then that needs to change. There's something you have to go through and something you have to look at with your children. I'm not trying to tell you how to parent your kids, but there's things going on. There's a lot of violence and there's a lot of shooting. They've got guns, they've got drugs, there's different things that they have that we need to get off the streets. And we don't want the kids going to jail. So you have to start it at home.
My man.
We have to do this at home. They wake up at home and then, they return home, hopefully. But we are in danger. So what we need to do is constantly monitor our children. They have a value, and we have to teach them that value.
Yes.
And until we teach our children that value, they're not going to feel the value within themselves. If they see you using the N-word and the B-word constantly at home, then that's what they're going to think of themselves.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to do better with the examples that we're showing. We need to do better with what we're letting them listen to.
Yes.
We need to do a lot better. Okay?
Yes,
and that's all I'm saying. Because that's where everything starts. Everything starts at home. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's all I want to say. Make sure. Check the closet, check the drawers, the dressers. Look for the colors, look for the red, look for the blue.
Yes.
Look for these things. If
Yes.
you do not look, you're not going to find it. Stop
Yes.
just letting them go out telling you they're going everywhere. Check with the other parents and find out where they're going.
Yes.
It takes a whole community, and we all have to stick together.
Yes.
So if you're not checking with these other parents or checking behind your kids where they say they're going, then you're never going to know, and you're never going to find out. Okay?
Yes.
And then we end up with situations and you got to get that call from the police. And then you got to find out, oh my God, something happened to my child. And we don't want that. So that's all I want to say. Let's stick together. Let's be a community and really help each other out. Appreciate it.
All right.
My man. My man.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Very
That's
well
what I'm
said.
talking about.
Yes, sir. That was a good day.
Man, so what was going on this day when y'all was doing that? What kind of event y'all was having, man? You sounded like me, cause I speak like that, man. But who to hear it better from an actual activist, especially in your hometown, to say that, bro? And you said everything on point, my guy. Everything. If you don't look, you're not gonna see it. When it comes to children, if you're not gonna look, you're not gonna find it. I don't understand how a motherfucker come out chat room trying to incite violence when you got positivity going on like this when dealing with kids. Come on, man. But it's funny to me that the motherfucker doing that though. Come on, bro. Talk to me now, man. What was going on down here when y'all did this? What was going on, brother?
Hey, you know, what's the old saying? They say, why argue with people out here and tell them with a shot? Let them do their thing, man.
Right, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Again, I sit behind a computer and I talk my talk. Good, cool. But for somebody who actually get up and probably almost on a daily basis, any of you activists, to get up and do this on a daily basis, getting out and doing stuff for your community, how can you not respect it? You would think you'd be glad to see this. Since you saying we killing each other, since you say cops killing us and all this stuff, this man speaking up for children just like I do. And you want to come out chat room and incite violence? Well, go ahead with your bad self. I'll say that. Go ahead with your bad self. But what event was going on today, man? I mean, when y'all did that today, man. Strong words, my brother. Strong words.
Yeah, it got to the point where we were invited out to a lot of candlelight vigils. A lot of kids were being killed in the community, doing a lot of shooting, different things was going on. And at that point, it was like, look, all right, we have to start really getting back to the point where we parent our kids. And
Absolutely.
Really watch over them. It's to the point where, you would see some kids and we can't keep letting TV raise them. And, I know we need a break sometimes as parents, but, we can't just let them just do what they do just to keep them out the house so we can have a little break and a little chill session and all that. Being a parent ain't easy. So there's certain sacrifices that need to be made. Sometimes, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to be sitting there like, oh my God, especially in this time period, COVID going on, all the kids at home. I know it's a lot of spankings and corners kids been sitting here, but, we have to do better. We got to really monitor them and check, because there was a lot of gang violence going on and different things. And when you see these kids walking out the house, they all, glued up, red up, whatever it is. Like, how you let your kid, why are you coming out the house like that? You think he just, it's a fashion statement? Like you must be paying zero attention to that child to let him constantly walk out the house in the same colors every day and think it's not a problem.
I'm glad you said that, man, because let me ask you this. And Nisi said she do want me to call her in so she can talk to you, so I'm going to call her in a minute. Okay. There's a video that surfaced of this young boy who's at the mall, and he was cussing and doing everything, and the police had him, I guess, somewhat detained because he was with a group of his comrades that actually did steal something. Now, he didn't steal anything, allegedly, but his friends stole something, and the police got called to that mall, wherever it was, and the little boy was just there just talking just mad shit. I mean, talking crazy and threatening the cops, talking about he gonna beat your ass, saying bitch and shit. And then when his grandma came in, he told his grandma, you can't tell me shit. You know, I mean, this dude was going insane. Did you happen to see that video?
I think that's the one of the real. He's a real young boy. Everybody was
Yes.
laughing about it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, what did you think about that when you saw that, man?
I just think it's a disconnect. It's something that's been going on for a long time. You know, with not having our elders. You know, grandma these days is in the club. You know, we got grandmas that, you know, 7 years old.
What you said, bro?
In the club getting their nails done. It ain't the grandma we used to with the you know, with the closed coat and the, you know, and all that. It ain't that. You know, grandma young these days, so
exactly.
We kind of lost the elder and lost the value and respect. You know? So you got that young man, you know, he ain't respecting his moms, and his moms ain't demanding respect, and he sure ain't gonna respect the grandma. Or if the moms ain't respecting the grandma, then he sees that and he has no reason to respect the mother. So it goes up and down the chain.
Now check this out. Now my cousin's in the chat room, you know, Taquita. Of course, y'all cool, y'all friend. That's how I knew about you. Did she ever tell you about Rosalie, our grandma?
I don't believe so. I don't
Boy,
believe so.
why leave that up to her? All that you just said, I leave that up to her to tell you, because that woman did not play. Boy, I'm telling you, talking about tearing up some butts. Yeah, don't let that oldness fool you. That woman used to tear our ass up, man. But at the same time, she was good to us. No matter how shitty she made us feel about what we did, no matter how bad she hollered at us, no matter how bad she cussed us out, no matter how bad she beat our ass. At the end of the day, that woman was good to everybody that ran across her path, man. I miss that woman so damn much. I miss her so much, man. I miss her so much, brother. Let me see if I call in Nisa and let her talk to you, brother. Let me see. How do I do this?
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna have to put you on hold for a good minute. Let's see here. Where you at, Nisa? All right, let me see. How do I do this? All right, you might hear a small silence, bro, because it's gonna click over.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit! Damn. Damn, I made a mistake, hung up on you. My bad, bro.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm here.
All right, hold on. All right, I think I got it right this time. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey, neighbor, what's going on?
Hey.
Hold on, let me merge you in. All right, Mike, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mike, this is Nisa. She's another Memphian, and she said she wanted me to call her in, so I guess she want to ask you some questions, talk to you. Whoever got the YouTube playing, y'all mute yourself in the background. But go ahead, neighbor, you on the phone with Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, Queen. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Let me tell you first off, I've always wanted to be a Panther.
Okay.
I grew up in D.C., so I'm in the 60s, so I'm familiar with the Panther part.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so I'm in Memphis right now. I have, my in-laws, we got all kind of facilities. So if you wanted to start a chapter here in Memphis, I got buildings for meetings, whatever.
Okay.
At my disposal. So instead of you trying to rent somewhere or something like that, I got the building.
Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, my sister-in-law would not mind at all. Plus, I do all the cleaning, so it's not a problem as far as that goes. Memphis, South Memphis really needs attention as far as the youth goes, because we have care homes all over South Memphis, and we let the neighborhood children come over and play, shoot basketball, and do activities and stuff, they sometimes they done got to the point now they paying up our stuff. You know, they paying up the basketball, they paying up the goals and what have you, but we know where that's coming from. That's coming from no structure. You understand?
Absolutely.
So I'm serious about this, Mike, for real.
Okay, well, all I need you to do is give me that call. Give me that call. We can talk privately and get some things together, stuff that I probably wouldn't say over the airways and stuff like that.
Right.
Right. Yeah, but we'll definitely. All I need you to do is call me or get in contact with me somehow, or I'll call you if you drop me your number in my inbox or something like that, and we can.
Okay. Chris got my number. He could give it to you. And then you can call me anytime because we got all the facilities. We got everything really. Like y'all do barbecues and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got grills. We got.
And you know how Memphis love barbecue.
Yeah, we have everything, and we good cooks too. We got a nice club too. We got everything, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, just like I said, if you, me and you get together, and we, you know, get this thing popping, you won't have to worry about where you're gonna have your meetings at and all this different type of stuff. You want to let your hair down? We can go across the street. I can get my nephew to open up the club. It's not a problem.
All right. Sounds good.
I just wanted to let you know that. You know what I'm saying? Memphis is one place you're not gonna have to worry about nothing.
Oh yeah, I got some people that come from Wisconsin up to there. I got some people that go from Wisconsin to Tennessee all the time, and
right.
Yeah, they got some family up there. So yeah, definitely. You know, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, do that. Thank you so much for taking my call.
No problem.
We appreciate it.
No problem.
No problem. And Chris, give him my number so he can call you so we can get this thing together. Then I could tomorrow I'll just go over to the properties and take pictures and everything and let him see what I'm talking about.
No doubt.
Cause I got keys to everything, so that's not a problem.
All right now. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie Nisha.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
No problem. Look at that, man. You know, man, the show's so good, man. Right. The show's so good. You got people that want to link up with you, bro. How about that?
Yeah, that's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing because all communities need some help, you know. So that's a good thing.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. I'm loving it, man. Loving it. So man, let me pop up another video, man. Let these people see what you do out here, man. Cause like I say, I just sit behind a computer, but you actually out here doing some things, brother. You actually out here doing things. You know what I'm saying? So let's show what else you got going on.
All right.
Hold on. Which one? Oh, I think it's this one. Is it this one? No, this one.
Made $20 an hour. You making $20 an hour out here, okay? So just remember, hard work always pays off, and you have to have pride in your community, okay? Mm-hmm. Now we let the ladies come up first because you have to be a gentleman. Okay?
How about that? How about that?
Be able to, let the ladies step forward, and you guys get y'all right after, okay?
I can't see it. Let me see it.
Yeah, you gonna get a delay. You gonna get a little delay, but it should be popping up now.
Okay. You got me? You hear me? Always be polite to the ladies. You understand? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna pay you first. There you say. Thank you. Okay, there you go. You only get one now. Get out the line.
He said you only get one now.
You're welcome. Here you go, Queen. You have to leave without your pay.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Daya.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, look at that, bro.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. Thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you.
Did you say thank you?
Say thank you.
Oh, you coming back for a second?
No.
My
You
man.
got paid already. Say thank you.
Go where they at. Y'all can buy all the candy in the world.
No. Put that money up for y'all school.
Listen to that. She said, put your money up for your school. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you.
about.
So that's what happens when y'all do good work. Pick that bag up, please, Queen.
Put your money in your pocket.
There you go. There you go. So
Put it in your pocket. Come here.
there you go. Yeah.
Come here.
All
Put it on the
right.
side.
So
Put it in your
say
pocket.
all power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
That's right.
Oh man, dude, man, what was y'all? Cause look like y'all barbecuing too. So was this a neighborhood barbecue, man? Dude, what was y'all doing right here, man? This is love.
Yeah, shout out to our head national general King Rick. He showed us the way for a lot of things, but this wouldn't be possible without him. So what we do is a community cleanup, you know, and we cook out, feed the community, especially those that are helping clean up the community, and then we go ahead and we pay the kids at least $20 an hour to clean up. So you have a 4-year-old or 6-year-old out there making $20 an hour. So we did that because we want to show them the value of hard work, and that, you know, your community, although people consider it, they might consider it low income, they may consider it a hood or whatever. It doesn't have to be that as long as you take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that with the kids, and they really enjoyed it. And, you know, they got to get paid at the end of the day, you know, and they got to get paid well, you know, so they know they don't have to resort to anything else. As long as they're willing to work for it, they can get the money, you know.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
That was the example we wanted to set in, and it worked out pretty good for us.
You know, $20 to them, that's a lot of money, but to us, you know, they can be gone in one day, you know. So well, we was looking at $20. That $20 was the big bucks, but I'm telling you, man. But $20 today, you just look at it and be like, well, this $20 more I had than yesterday.
Right.
But
well, see, they were getting 20 an hour, so it was like, you know, you got adults that don't make 20 an hour. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You got adults living financially already, and they're not making 20 an hour. So we wanted to really reach that point, you know, to say, hey, these kids are the future. We believe in them, and you know, we're gonna go ahead and make it happen for them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sweet T41, dude. The people's in the chat room, they is loving this dude, and I'm loving this dude. You know, Mike, man, I ain't got nothing but mad respect for you, bro. Look like you're doing a lot of good things, man. You say you doing. I think I seen something about you doing short films, because you was at autograph and signing too, wasn't it?
You said I was doing what now?
Aren't you doing short films, and then you do a video where you was doing autographs for this short film that you did?
Yeah, I did I've done a few films. I guess the most popular one that most people know is Incomplete. It was in Walmart, Best Buy, and now it was on Hulu, I believe, Amazon Prime, and all that stuff. And now I think it's even on YouTube finally. But yeah, I did that. The one I think I was signing autographs at was for The Deal. It's a movie that was just on Sky 4 TV channel, but that was like a Christian-based film called The Deal. So yeah, I'm always into the acting, and you know, I still take a few roles here and there.
Right. So one thing I did point out in this video that and maybe you can help me explain, you know, and I was a kid once too, and you know, for some reason when we get stuff, we don't say thank you. That people have to tell us thank you. You know, do you find that? Do you find it a major problem in the youth today? You know, that we have to teach them to say thank you. I mean, I know it's got to be taught, but you know, you would think that in this era that when somebody give you something, the kids should automatically know to say thank you. But I know you had to say it a couple of times, and the mothers out there, which a shout out to them for doing that, had to tell them, say, you know, whoa, they made sure they say thank you. Because they trying to tell you, you know, because if it weren't for him, I didn't have it to give you. But this man right here gave it to you. So what do you think is the problem with our kids not learning how to say thank you?
I think it's the same thing is the problem they have with the elders. Basically, we have to realize it's getting worse and worse and worse. If you go back to like my mother's time or my grandmother's time, everything was yes sir and yes ma'am. You rarely can find a kid that's gonna say that. You know, it's the whole entire respect level. A lot of things has just become so more relaxed. A lot of parents would rather be the cool parent and rather be their friend to their child. I mean, it's great if that can happen, but I want to be a parent first. You know, I want to be a parent first, and we can become friends and buddies and all that. Then cool, great. But I don't want to be their friend first, because my first obligation is to make sure that they're ready for the world, and you know that I'm not giving them the wrong lessons. And you know, I'm big on respect. You know, I have a zero tolerance for disrespect, for real. When I became a Black Panther, it was hard for me because you know, temperamental wise, sometimes, you know, you can sit there thinking like, man, you know, certain things you gotta hold, you know, especially with that uniform, you got the public, and you gotta look out for everybody's safety and different things like that. You gotta really keep your head on a swivel and be right. But you know, it was a time in my life where I was a complete firecracker. You know what I'm saying? So to set down, you know, and kind of realize you know, it was a very humbling and calm down process. But the disrespect is, you know, I give it a lot because I like to receive it. So I'm the type that I go out my way to say excuse me. You know, even if I'm not bumping you, you know, if I'm coming across you or whatever, excuse me. You know, so that way I know if you act up in any type of way, you deserve whatever about to happen to you. Because you know, because I'm like, man, you know, I went way out my way to make sure I respected you and make sure, you know, I gave that respect and all them salutations to you. All I want back in return, you know, I respect you, you respect me.
My man. So I got another picture pulled up here. So let me ask you this. There was another picture I seen, man, that you was around a crowd of kids, and you got a lot of pictures where you are around a crowd of kids. So let me ask you this. Do kids already know who y'all are in the neighborhood? When they see you, do they instantly run up to you and say, hey, Mike, we know y'all, this, that, third? You know, do they recognize y'all when y'all come around?
Yeah, absolutely. Some more than others, but especially like in the city of Norfolk, definitely. Portsmouth, Chesapeake, you know, Hampton and Newport News. We sometimes we get out there, but we ain't out there as much as we are the ones at certain times. You know, have more problems than others. But we have some who, you know, they we come knock on their doors, check on them. You know, just walk by and do different things like that. With, you know, just being known with the community. There was a time, matter of fact, even when we did that cleanup. The police, which was funny, he was at, well, I guess he was a police security for the complex. He came over and said, you know, hey, do y'all got permits to cook out here and feed the community or whatever y'all doing? And this was a Black man, you know, so I don't want you to get the picture that this is a white dude doing this right here, but this was a Black police officer came over there talking about, do we have permits to do this, that, and the other? And the community actually stepped up for us. They came out and said, no, this is my grill. This is my grill. This is my cookout. I live here. I can cook out.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Patrol you was doing. You know, and that meant a lot to us because, you know, that shows you when you're there for the community's there for you. It's a beautiful thing, you know. So, yeah, to answer your question, you know, yeah, when we go around, they do know us. One girl, I think I got a clip of it. I think she's about 9. I want to say 9 or 10. She came up. One of my members always carries a staff with him. You know, he always got the staff with him. But she was like, "Where's the man with the stick?" I was like, "Oh, he had some things to do. He took the day off." And at that time, we were patrolling because, you know, there was talk about the bands were moving around by schools and snatching up our Black kids and our youth and stuff like that. So we're patrolling during the get out of school time period so that we can make sure they weren't snatching the kids and nothing like that if nothing fishy was going on. So we would walk them communities and stuff. So she was like, "Where the man with the stick?" I said, "Yeah, he took the day off." She was like, "Well, them people that's supposed to be taking us, they ain't taking no day off."
Right.
I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to tell him to get his butt out.
That's what's up, man. You know, and that's good that they recognize y'all like that, man, because for what I'm seeing for what I showed the pictures and the videos, y'all giving these kids a safe haven. So if let's say anything's going on and maybe they alone or something and they run into one of y'all, you know, they probably could be, because you know how some kids is, they more open to talk to other people than their own parents sometimes. They're more open to talk to other people. And I think with y'all, what y'all doing is y'all giving them a safe haven that if they can't talk to nobody else, at least they know of y'all where they can talk to y'all about what's going on. Then they can open up the gateway, I guess, well, y'all go talk to the parents, you know, say, hey, you know, me and this young lady talk, me and this young man talk, you know, he got something he want to say. They will open up the gates for a family to come closer, you know, so, you know, that's a good deed, man. And, dude, keep doing what you do, bro, because you got mad props from me, bro. You get mad props from people in the chat room, man. Ain't nothing but love over here, brother. Nothing but love, my man. Nothing but love, my man.
Yeah, being with that we don't have, you know, our communities don't have the best relationship with the police. So sometimes they don't be wanting to even talk to the police, so they talk to us, you know, and they want, you know, to, you know, either advice on, you know, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's, you know, whatever's going on, just, you know, problems, like kids might have problems with their parents or whatever. They feel comfortable more to come talk to us. They know that, you know, they ain't gonna get arrested or get pulled out their house and sent, you know, to child care or whatever. They, you know, they just feel a little bit more comfortable. So, yeah, I'm happy that we can be that buffer and be there to really help out with what we need.
So, one of my last questions I want to ask you, bro, you know, when like things happen in the community, let's say for instance like this subway incident, and I saw another video of you where you went to a school, and I think I did a story on this person. I can't remember exactly what story it was, but I saw you and your people's y'all went to a school because something happened at their school, and it seemed like they was giving y'all a little bit of grief at first, but then they kind of calmed down, let y'all come in and talk, because I guess you kind of explained to them, hey, we're not here looking for trouble. We just want to know what happened. I want to say somebody heard got pulled out, or somebody got bullied or something. If you can remember what happened.
Yeah. That was I believe the queen's name was Amari or something like that. But
I think that's what it was. Yeah, Amari.
Nature. But
yeah,
that was the story where they said that she was held down by 3 of her white classmates, and because she had dreads, and they cut her dreads off, and no, so we
that's what show was. Show was her because and I'm glad I brought that up. Well, I'm gonna let you tell what happened, you know, because I know the school kind of gave you a little grief at first, and again they calmed down a little bit. So, what were they giving y'all grief about, and what was the turning point when they kind of calmed down, let you come in and talk?
Well, it's funny because as soon as we came in there, you know, we filled up the whole lobby almost. You know, we had everything. You know, we had enough people, and you know, everybody stood up and was running the phones and, you know, all that type of stuff, calling the police, you know, as they normally do. But you know, we weren't there for any type of trouble or conflict. We were there to make sure that the queen was okay. You know, and that's what we found out, because we had to drive there. You know, it wasn't in, you know, in our city, so we had to drive to that area. So by the time we drove there, however many hours it was, I think it was 3.5, 4 hours away or something like that. But by the time we got there, you know, the young queen had recanted her story, and that had hit news. But since we in the car, we didn't hear the news. So they were just telling us, you know, that she recanted the story. Now, whether she was pressured to do that, whether she was paid off, you know, because I think that school was very expensive to go to. And, you know, maybe she got free tuition. I don't know, whatever it was. But she recanted the story. Maybe she lied. I don't know. But regardless of what, you know, that was a serious situation, because if she lied, it's really bad, because the next person that happens to isn't going to be believed. But if she did recant, even just because she, you know, got paid off or got some type of monetary gain off of it or whatever, then that's still another bad situation, because you still now look like you lied, and the next person will not be believed. And you took care of yourself, but you just killed, you know, the next few people that happens to. So, but we still wanted to go up there and we told them, you know, if this is something that's a problem in your school and that is something that's happening, then we will come back and we will make sure that, you know, our kings and queens are okay. We'll take care of it, because we cannot have that. So we constantly speak to the school boards. You know, I'm always out speaking to the school board, That's probably the third school that we've ran into with racial problems. So yeah, that's normal.
Okay. As a matter of fact, I remember the story. Kind of found out that she did lie. You know, I did a extra story on it. She did admitted that she lied in doing that, and that there was the school. Cause I saw y'all there. You know, you trying to find out what was going on. So yeah, she did lie. So now when you heard that she made the whole story up, you know, how did you look
Right.
at that? You know, I'm pretty much sure you were disappointed when you found out the whole story was made up. You know, so how did you look at that? How did you feel at that point?
Like I said, that just makes it worse for the next one. You know, whatever she's going through has to be something else, a little deeper. Something she, probably got to talk to her parents about, or maybe a counselor or something like that. But yeah, a lot of people don't realize the magnitude of telling a lie like that. And when that does happen, and it will happen, as far as racial discrimination and different things like that,
Absolutely.
that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
And they're not going to be believed, especially in that type of community, or a smaller community where there's not many Black kids, anyway. So it's just going to make it harder for the next person, and it's, the investigation is going to be longer, and it's going to be all believed. So that's something you have to look at when you tell a lie like that. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
And brother, just by looking at your videos, man, I wish you was able to talk to that young girl and explain to her that what she did right there could have a major impact on a lot of Black kids, or a lot of kids, period.
Right.
And I wish you could have got a hold of her, talk to her, but I'm hoping she learned a lesson from that, and I'm hoping she learned that the chaos and emotion you caused behind it by doing it, because you had a lot of people up in the uproar, and then you put the race card up in, which made it even worse. But then kind of find out, she lied, she disappointed a lot of people. And I said to myself, Jesus Christ, why? That's a big lie you just came up with out the blue like that. But if I'm not mistaken, though, I think she didn't want to be at that school or something. That's why she did that. I don't remember. But I think she did explain the reason why she did that. And I think it was because she didn't want to be at that school. I had to go back and look at that story. But other than that, though,
and as kids, we've all done, incredibly inappropriate or stupid things, So I mean, we got to cut her some slack, but that's a big one. That's a big one.
Is.
You pull in the race card, and as they call it, and you went ahead and blamed some kids for something and took them through all type of this, that, and the other. Now, that's what you got to look at. Now, the kids could have been treating her bad still, and she just went all out with it. But I don't know, what the details was and stuff. But that's a very big, very irresponsible thing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, man. And man, the last thing we could talk about, brother, how did the march go for Ahmaud Arbery? How did it go?
It went well. It went really well. That's a really extremely sad situation.
Yes.
And it's like the video that came. What hurts me is the fact that it was self-defense until the video came up. Like, it's sad that it had to take that for the video to come out. And it's really, it's not the fact that they're mad at the video. They're mad that we seen it. You know what I'm saying? Once we see something like that, they like, oh no, we gotta lock them up. They probably still didn't want to, but they say, oh no, this is how we gotta do it now. So it's kind of like it forced their hand, which I'm glad it did, because you clearly see what happened. But the march or the walk we did, we were thinking about running, but the walk we did, it started raining a little bit and things like that, but. We really wanted to do it because there's still no conviction right now. They're just in custody, so he still hasn't received justice quite yet. We're one step closer, but he hasn't received justice. So it went well. But the weekend before that, we had the police shoot a young Black man right in front of our eyes here in Norfolk. So it was kind of like, oh man, it really touched home. Like, wow, this is really going on. And so we actually walked from the spot where the young man was shot at all the way to the capital, well, not the capital, but the downtown area and back, and that made our 2.23 miles. So.
Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is my man Mike Payne, the original Black Panther member of VA. This was a great interview, and for those who want to know who he is, he's the one right here in the middle in the picture right here. And brother, I'm glad we finally got a chance to do this. It was wonderful, great. You are doing great things down there, and I hope you and Nisa do connect, man, and start something down here in Memphis, man, because we can use some of that down here in Memphis. But other than that, Mike, brother, thank you so much for doing this, man. I love it, man. Much love to your brother, man. And I'll keep continuing to following you, man. And hopefully we can do another one.
Absolutely. It's all love. I appreciate you sharing your platform, and, definitely tell everybody they can hit me up on Facebook, under my personal page, Mike Payne. Otherwise, you can hit me Original Black Panther Party VA. That's our group page. But there's plenty of ways to get in contact with me. And if you need something, let me know, and we can see what we can do. And my email also, blackpantherpartyva@gmail.com. And I want to give a special shout out to Love King Rick. And yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking. I appreciate you.
What's that email again? Say the email again.
The email?
Yeah.
It's blackpantherpartyva@gmail.com. You can also go to, we have a website, theoriginalblackpanthers.com. So, go ahead and check us out.
You said Black Panther Party?
Yeah, blackpantherpartyva@gmail.com.
VA@gmail. All right. All right, brother. I put it up in there. Other than that, man, enjoy the rest of your day, man. Be careful out there, brother, and stay safe. Until next time, my man. Salute to you, bro.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, no doubt.
All right.
Oh, man. It actually feel good to do that. It actually feel good to talk to this brother. I'm glad we was able to get it done. Hey, what can I say? Damn good interview. This is a good brother. He's doing some good things out there. Well respected in the community. Well respected with the adults. And well respected with the children. And you can't ask for no more than that. Amen. You can't ask for no more than that. So again, my hats off to that man. And I hope he continues to do great things like this or whatnot. But man, that's what's up. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. Until next time, we are out. Peace.